We're back in Da Nang for our second 2-month visit. And this has given us an opportunity to see the upsides, the downsides, and everything in between. As you know, nothing is perfect. In this video, we're gonna break down the good, the bad, the questionable. So stay tuned.
We're Kevin and Teresa from Beyond Arrival, where we simplify the planning so you can amplify the experience. We're slow travelers that usually stay in a city or country for a month or more, and this is our second time here in Da Nang. So we're going to share what we like, what we don't like, the pros, the cons, and see if this is the right place for you. So now let's start with the pros.
Yeah. Pro number 1 is the beaches and outdoor activities.
Yeah.
The beaches here are unbelievable. You can walk for miles and miles just enjoying the beach either on the sand or on the promenade. There's also a river with an amazing promenade, so if you prefer that, you can walk there too.
Yeah, this place is surrounded by water, so no matter where you go, you're going to have a fantastic view of the ocean or a river. I would say this is what we call it, sunrise culture, because it gets warm in the daytime. People start their day maybe 5 or 6 o'clock. They'll go out, enjoy the sunrise, and they'll come back to the beach around 5 or 6 in the night so they can then see the sunset. And
in between, and even during those times, people are often paddleboarding, parasailing. In the winter months, we see a lot of surfers. Mm-hmm. So cycling, there's so much to do with the water. And then if you prefer hiking, you can just head down to the Marble Mountains, put on those hiking boots though, it's rough terrain, and spend the day hiking around the mountains for some great views.
Lots of stuff to do outside. Pro number 2, food and coffee culture. So if you like the different traditional dishes that are here in Vietnam, you can get really good pho, really good banh mi. There's all types of food that you can get here, but if that's not necessarily your thing, you can find food from around the world here. We have found international food, Indian food, Mexican food. I think I had some of the best Indian food I've ever had here in Vietnam. So you can find any kind of cuisine that you're looking for while you're here.
And I'm going to pick up the baton here and talk about drinks, specifically coffee. So there are, I don't know, swing a dead cat and hit a cafe, which is great because the coffee's amazing. I actually wrote a blog post about it. I'll link it down below so you can learn all about Vietnamese coffee. Yes. But beyond coffee, let's just take a beat here to talk about the other drinks. Juices
you can
are
find,
incredible.
Like, it's really, really fresh and healthy juice that you can get here. Carrot juice, mango juice. There's a mango coconut one. Yeah, they are delicious and they're fresh. They're made right on the spot.
And those of you that might like to imbibe, there is really affordable beer drinking. So there's beer gardens, breweries. You can enjoy a nice cold beer.
You're looking at maybe $2 for a beer.
I think,
$2.
On the high
That's
end.
on the high end.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's fancy beer. Pro number 3, affordability. And we're talking about everything. Yeah. But let's start with meals can run you $2 to $5 per person per meal. And there's a range, below and above that, depending on what you're having. Yeah. For example, a banh mi, we 80 cents. Accommodations, we typically are here for at least a month or longer. So we're getting a cut rate, so to speak. You can get a discount if you have at least a week or a month in a location. We're usually looking at beachside apartments. And those will range anywhere from, I would say, $500 to $1,000 for that month-long stay or more, depending on how big or what types of views you have.
And if you have a longer stay, like maybe 6 months or even a year, you get a discount on the time. So the longer you stay, the even more affordable it would be. Yeah. But you can always stay at a hotel if that's an option. When we're looking for lodging, we use different websites like Agoda, Airbnb, or Bookings.com. So there's lots of options, and it's easy to find something to stay for a very affordable price.
That's right. And we even have a special video and guide about the apps you can use for all your travel. Yeah. So we'll link that below. And then the last note is on affordable services. From haircuts, $7. $7
for a haircut.
Yeah, nails, which manicure, pedicure, you're looking at $15 for really great gel manicure, pedicure. And then the other thing is dental. Yeah,
we went to the dentist. We found one that we thought is one of the best here, and we got our teeth cleaned. No insurance, $11.
That's right.
You can't beat that.
I got an implant for $1,500 all in. So beginning to end with multiple visits.
And a warranty for that dental work.
I'm going to dig out my warranty card for this video. Stay tuned, y'all.
So that's a huge pro. Pro number 4, convenience and location. So Da Nang is about a city of maybe 1 million people, but it feels kind of compact because it's centrally located, maybe 20 minutes from the airport. We're looking maybe 30 minutes to go to Hoi An. So it's a great jumping off point if you want to go to other places or even a different country. We like the convenience of it. Easy day trips if you want to go to Hue or maybe the Bana Hills or even out to nature. And we do like the fact that it is a delivery culture.
Yes, we do.
You can order your food, you can order something from the grocery store, and they will bring it to you on these little scooters, and they'll be here before you know it. So yeah, we really like that convenience of Da Nang.
Yeah, and as Kevin mentioned, the flights, I mean, you can't beat it. You can get to another city within Vietnam like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, or as you mentioned, to another country. It's like magic. Yeah. And they're close by and affordable.
Yeah.
And then the other thing just around convenience is that you can schedule an appointment or do a walk-up for your services like your hair or your nails or a dental appointment within, I would say, 1 to 3 days, and walk-ups are same day oftentimes. So super easy.
Very convenient.
Pro number 5, safe and welcoming. Da Nang is incredibly safe in our experience, and that's day or night, and that's for any type of traveler, whether you're a solo traveler or a woman traveling, as well as families. And I would say probably a little bit safer maybe than Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City. I don't have the data on it, but it's probably just due to, maybe not safer, calmer. How about that?
Say calmer. We see people out at the beach like 4 in the morning, exercising and doing different activities. So yes, it's really safe here.
Absolutely.
And I think the other thing is the language. English is spoken pretty much everywhere. You can find a person either in a store or walking around. And if you can't figure out exactly what to say, just use a translation app. Like we use Google Translate, and that works perfectly. Everyone is patient and willing to try to understand and help what you're doing. Pro number 6, balanced lifestyle. Da Nang has a very laid-back beach-type vibe because we are in a beach town, but it's a lot of modern amenities as well. So there's a gym that you can go to, lots of gyms, lots of cafes that you can find. There's expat meetups all the time. You see co-working spaces that serve as multiple function co-working spaces where you'll have a coffee shop, they'll do yoga in the afternoon, and something else in the evening. That's really cool.
Yeah, and then the other thing I would note is just the positive energy of the city. This is related to being balanced. We find the people who are local to the city as well as people visiting, there just tends to be optimism, hope for the future, and excitement about what this country is about to become. So it feels really exciting to be here at this time.
Yeah, and I think it offers a balance of, like you were saying, local comforts and international amenities. Like if you're looking at certain stores, you can find international things. Might be a little bit more pricey, but it's still extremely affordable.
Yeah, modern is, I know you said that up front, but it's such a modern city,
it is.
Which I think people overlook when they're thinking of Vietnam. So
that's right.
Come visit. So we could go on and on about pros. I think there are probably 500 more, but we picked our favorites. And finding cons was not easy. We grappled a little bit with this, and we decided con is actually short for consideration.
Yes.
Whether it is or not, we're not sure. So let's talk about con number 1, which is extreme weather. We've lived through 2 seasons here. The rainy season in December and January, and now we're here in the summer season, July and August, and they could not be more opposite.
Very different.
So, the rainy season was rainy, I would say, every day.
It rained every day.
And not a sprinkle. Although a few days had a sprinkle, but mostly it was heavy rains and cloudy. And the summer is just the opposite.
Just the opposite.
I mean, you're baking your face off. It's like the heat. It's as hot as the surface of the sun, as I like to say.
That's right. And with the rainy season, sometimes floods can disrupt your daily activities. Yeah. I mean, we went away for a weekend. We came back, it seemed like half the beach was gone. It was erosion is a real thing out there. So just be ready for that because it is a very extreme difference between the rainy season and the non-rainy season or summertime.
Yeah, and I think, you have to decide for yourself what you prefer. I don't know that we have a preference. I think they both have merits.
Yeah.
And, if you like a nice, cozy, rainy season, you've got that. Or you can have the summer you can go swimming a little bit.
And more things are open in the summertime, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So more stuff along the beach. So let us know. We'd be curious to know what your preference is or if you've been here before, when you like to be here, because it's been a struggle for us figuring out our own preference.
That's right. Consideration number 2, construction growing pains, and walkability. Though the city is growing, and you can see that. So there will be some cranes out there throughout the city scattered. You see some construction sites, there'll be some dust. There's some areas where it gets really windy, so be prepared for like dust and debris to hit you in the face. So you just want to be ready for that. It can affect some of the charm of the city while the construction is going on.
Yeah, there's noise as well, which we have heard, even if it's not a new construction, we're in an older building and renovations are happening. So
all times. It's random. It is random.
Yesterday morning when earplugs were in order because you don't know where the construction's happening, but it's resonating throughout the building.
Pro tip, bring some earplugs with you.
Yes, that's actually a great pro tip.
Bring some earplugs.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
The other note we have is just about, and this is somewhat related. It can be related. It's walkability. The sidewalks here. So we mentioned the promenades when we were talking about water. Beautiful areas to walk, wide open. You can walk for miles and miles without obstruction usually.
Yeah.
Now, sidewalks are another matter.
That's a different story.
And I don't think anyone would argue with us on this. The motor scooters are usually parked on the sidewalks. And you have to dip and dodge throughout. And so really oftentimes if you're trying to walk around town, you're having to walk in the street. So you just have to be really careful, be mindful, don't think you're just going to go on a leisurely jaunt. You've got to have your head on a swivel. Is that what we say?
I think so, yeah, head on a swivel, because this is, I think there are more scooters here than actual cars.
Yeah.
And the sidewalks are designed where you can just drive up on the sidewalk and park your scooter, which is great, but it sometimes does make for an obstacle course.
It should be called
getting around.
Side parking, not sidewalk, because no one's walking there.
So you gingerly have to walk around a lot of scooters on a lot of sidewalks.
Consideration number 3, tourism highs and lows.
Yeah.
So depending on the season you arrive, whether it's low season or high season or shoulder season, you're going to see a different number of people here. So in the winter, in the low season, it was pretty quiet around here. That was our first time here and we're like, oh, this is nice and charming. And now we're here in the high season and I don't know, Kev, 3 to 4 times as many people?
Easily 3 to 4 times as many
more people.
But it's still not like crazy crowded. Correct. Just a lot more people that are here.
It's not like a tourist city, I would say. Yes, there's tourism. Yes, there's people on the streets, but it's not wacky. Now, depending on your preference, you might like the energy of having a bunch of people. So this really just is something for you to decide in terms of your personal preference on travel.
Yeah, and I think another thing is during domestic or international holidays, that can increase significantly the amount of tourism and tourists that you have. Now here, some people leave and some people will come, but people come from all over the world, so expect higher populations during those times.
Yeah, check your calendar. Check the, how do I say this? Check the calendar for the country you're visiting, and I would say that anytime you're traveling. We did not, actually.
No, we didn't.
When we were here January, and we didn't know Tet was coming out, which was New Year. So
there was such a buzz leading up to it.
It was amazing.
It was kind of incredible.
Yeah, but we didn't know. I mean, we just weren't paying attention. So pay attention is our note. Hard lesson learned. Because the thing that happened is that things do shut down for some holidays, like Tet, for example. Locally, some places like our dentist.
Our dentist shut down for 10 days straight.
Good for
the
them.
Holidays.
I mean, I'm happy for them.
It worked out for us, but you know that can be something to consider if you're coming just to get some type of dental work
or other services. Just check the calendars.
Exactly. Consideration number 4: historic sites and nightlife. So if you're looking for a high-energy nightlife, I would say Da Nang is much quieter and similar to different cultural activities. Da Nang has fewer museums and cultural sites than you might find in like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City. Now don't get us wrong, there are some venues and they do have a lot of activities at night on the beach. You'll hear music, there'll be giant speakers out there, they do a lot of team building activities. But it is quieter than those places.
Yeah, and they'll have like a live DJ on the beach sometimes. I think there are a few rooftop bars and such.
A few of those as well.
So you can think of it, I would say, as a lovely beach town with some modern amenities. So it's not a lazy beach town. There's a lot going on, but just not as much as you might find in those other places. And the good news of our consideration is that it's so perfectly located that you can quickly get to places that have those historic sites if you're interested.
Yeah, it's a good jumping off spot.
So you can pop up to Hue if you want, you can go down to Hoi An if you want, or you can hop on a plane if you want. So as we mentioned before, the location is really ideal But this is a great livable city, so you can actually
That's a
live
good point,
here.
yeah.
You can get your food, you can get your grocery, you can go to the beach, and it doesn't feel overly touristy. And then if you want to go see the historic sites, you can. We hope you found this list of pros and considerations helpful. Da Nang is definitely a great base for travelers who value beaches, affordability, and ease of travel, because you can really get to anywhere from here.
Yeah.
So we always try to share multiple sides to where we're staying, so you're not just getting the kind of sparkly part of it.
The shiny, sparkly part only.
So if you appreciate this, go ahead and hit like and subscribe so you can follow us. We're going to another destination soon, so you'll get to check out some of our reviews there as well.
Yeah, and don't miss the links below for our travel guide and also our newsletter. So we're Kevin and Teresa from Beyond Arrival, where we simplify the planning so we can amplify the experience. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.